Guys, welcome back. We have got an unfortunate video in the Volvo today. Well, I didn't want another video ever in this car, but here we are. So I've just realized the battery's off, but we've got the key here. Okay, this key used to work really well and now it doesn't. So I'm gonna connect the battery back up and I'll show you what I mean. Before that though, we've got a couple up. We have, not that you can see there, new mats. Or you can't see there either, but we've got new mats in, and we come round to the front. We have got nearly fallen over, a new R design badge, so that's very nice. However, that's not what I'm here to show you. Those are the only two good things that have ever come for this car. The rest have been terrible. So we've got the key up here. If this works, yeah, it's not gonna work, right? So normally when you stick the key in, it makes like a bzz sound. So listen. No bzz sound. So already red flags. Right, so let me turn the key now for some reason. Oh. So I've got no idea what the issue is. Nothing, you know, I've tried, people say like, try tapping on it while you're like turning it over. Nope, nothing works. Disconnected the battery, disconnected the key battery. It still works, like the locking and unlocking, but it just doesn't start the car. So I'm thinking there's probably an issue with this. It's just annoying, so I'm gonna have to cancel the MOT, which was meant to be tomorrow. And I've also done the brakes as well. They're done now. It's just trouble after trouble after trouble with this car. I've got no idea how to fix this now, because this is like way beyond me. Like, I am not good at all with electronics. Oh well. Car very bad. Oh, key. Don't know, probably gonna, I might actually release the handbrake so it goes into their garage and give them a little free, you know, give them a free car. Do my good gesture for it in and they can fix it. It's just a nightmare. But I'll order the new part if I need to, then see what happens. Because I've left the battery off overnight. Just not worked. See what the Volvo people in the group say, if they say anything. And yeah, go from there. Okay, we're back in the Volvo. The Halfords toolkit's back. Yeah, I've had to buy an ignition barrel, and I've also got a key with that to possibly swap over, like swap the boards over, because maybe like the transponder or something's gone or whatever they're called. I did try and use this, which was a little, I don't know where it is to be completely honest. Here. Little thing for the steering lock, which plugs in the OBD port and then plugs in the plug off the steering lock, but typical, that wasn't the issue, so I've just gone and bought the thing that hopefully is what it is. And I've just realized I need to disconnect the battery, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, that is the battery disconnected, and now time to get on with the fun task of, that's flattering, isn't it? I'll show you what I'm actually doing. Fun task of removing the gauge cluster, which I've got no idea how it's done. Is it just clips or what? Probably gonna have to Google that. Oh, it seems like there's some screws up in there, so they'll probably have to come out, and it'll probably, hopefully, just clip off. But and then I think this panel behind the waterfall has to come off and down, and then this panel may, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna take things off until it feels right on it. That's all I'm gonna do. This coming off first, then this, and then we'll see if I need to take that off. I might not need to. I think this has to come off so I can remove a screw from the dashboard and bend it forward, and I think the stereo's got to come off. Wow, this is a fun job. Yeah, okay. Well, tell you what. Please don't break. Okay. Right, I'm going to put all the stuff in the back, crack on with this, and then go from there. This should be fun. Right, so I managed to get this little panel off without needing to take that little thing off, and now I'm a bit stuck. There should be somewhere around here a screw. I don't think it's that one. I think there should be one. Let's see, I'm thinking maybe this has to come off, this like steering wheel bit. Maybe feels like it might have to. Possibly. I'm not sure how that comes off. There's probably screws holding it in down here. Then the steering lock bit, is just behind here. I wonder if I can I unclip it now? And I don't think so, but I do think that's the wiring for it. I think. Just in there, all those mad coloured wires. Okay, can I get into the stereo now? I guess like that. Okay. Hopefully that still works. It's on some mad clips. I'll have to unplug it, take it out, and then will I need to take the CD player out? Maybe. Okay, so I've done this, and now the waterfalls are loose, and that's revealed the bolt that I need to get to be able to move this and pry it out, hopefully. I'm pretty sure. So that's good. Also, this is metal, which I didn't think it was, but that's quite cool. This is also very fun to play with, and I need to not do that because I will end up breaking it, but... Sorry, right, let's get on with this. Okay. This is loose, this is loose, this is loose now, which is where we want to be. And if you can just see up there, that's the plug that I'm 93% sure I need to get to, I think. Is it? It kind of looks different. No, it looks the same. So I need to get to that and unplug it, which is going to be a fun job. So I've had to take this out, and these have snapped, which isn't great, but... you can't really get to them because of the way that this is designed, as far as I'm aware. Nice. So, yeah, that's good. I'm really glad that's happened, but I'm probably just going to have to Dremel these off because they'll still be bolted in up there. Yeah, still be bolted in up there, but it'll just be down here. I'm going to have to try and slot them in where they came from, or maybe try and just get a spanner in there to undo the bolts and then try and bolt this back in, because they'll still bolt in. Right, that is the quote-unquote new one in. This is the key, and I'm very nervous because I don't think it's gonna work, if I'm being completely honest. It's not gonna work. I don't know. You know what? If it doesn't work, it don't work. It's fine. No way! The battery! So we've got an issue. This is the old lock, and you can see off, then on, right? That's fine. This is a new one, loosely fitted, so it's not perfect. But I'm just hoping that's to do with the battery, so I'm going to put the battery on charge before I stick all this together, just in case it all has to come back out. And then I'm just going to hope it's the battery, because I can't be bothered if it's not. I just feel like this car is not finished yet, and it's going to be a load more electrical gremlins, but going to charge the battery up and go from there. Right, that's the battery in. The only issue is, if we look, I'm fairly certain that the instrument cluster is meant to turn on, but we'll see. Right, so that works. Okay. Something's happening. Right, that's the steering lock off. Oh, something's not right, but the car starts. The ignition barrel stays over, but you can just flick it back, so that's not too bad. It can just stay there. Okay. And maybe this isn't on because all this is disconnected. It works! It does a thing! It works as a car should. Well, that's... Oh my god, this is the jankiest Volvo in the world. Oh, get in! Oh, sweet! I'm hoping that this is just because all that's disconnected, and then when I connect it back, it'll be fine. That is sick! Right, okay, so let me turn the car back off. Yes! It works! The car thing, oh god, it was just rolling there, let me... Sweet! Awesome, right. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna get all of this plugged back in, because if it still works, it still works. I know that this is not ideal, but it does actually still work fine. Cool! Oh, I'm so happy! Okay, so I've just loosely plugged all these back in. They're not screwed in or anything. And the screens come on. So, if I turn this... Nice! Cool. Okay, I'm very happy. Sweet! Nice! It's fixed! I don't know what's going on with this and why this green sort of looks like that. That's not how it was before. Oh, it might just be the brightness. Can I adjust the... Maybe it did look like that. I don't know. Maybe I've got it on like a dark mode or something. Because that is still working completely fine. Maybe it's just... I don't know. But that's all working. That's working. The car is done. It's fixed, sort of. I just need to plug all this back together, but nice! And that is the Volvo. All nice. And, oh no, oh, mistakes were made. I say nice and back together. You can see these. I've still got to put the gear, the steering wheel shroud on, but that can just wait for now. Because I need to celebrate, because I'm so happy. I honestly didn't think that. I still need to just clip that in a bit more properly as well, but I can do that. Yeah, I'm just really happy, honestly. It goes into gear still and everything fine. Nothing's... Oh, I'm so happy. I thought it was going to be some mad ECU issue or something, so I wasn't really looking forward to it, but it's not. The next job is new bulbs, which I've got just here. So they're H7s, which I think is right. I think it's H7s that I need, because it's H4s. Yeah, it's H7s. So maybe not do them right now, but it's a super simple job, just a metal pull tab on the headlight, and then they can just go in. And then besides that, it's just the service left, MOT, and then list it for sale, which will hopefully all be done this week. So I'm just going to buy a service kit for it, carry that out myself. Maybe not while the weather's like this, but all for today's video. Probably just have to wait for the next one. I'm not sure when the next video will be. It'll be at some point soon. But yeah, so it's just MOT service, list it for sale. It's been a bit longer. Obviously, I didn't really expect the ignition switch to go, but or else it would have been MOT'd and probably sold by now, because it's unknowns to the videos. It's been quite a while. But yeah, I'm just really happy that it's fixed. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, cheers. See you in the next video. So happy.